Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It is Wednesday, May 11th, 2022, and this video is called Hugh Lifson. It says, it looks like Chelm in winter. I believe it's actually pronounced Chelm. At least that's how. I can't do it. I can't do that enunciation of it, but it's Chelm in winter. And so, but first off, I'm going to unwrap it here, even though it's already been unwrapped, but I'll show it off here in a second here. But always start off each sort of daily art talk here with the Instagram picture of the day, and Instagram out at Mark Rushton. I'm down to 112 followers. I lost another one. I don't know what's going on there, but it happens. It goes up, it goes down. What can I say? Haven't made a reel in a few days. I need to make a reel. I'll make a reel of this one. I don't know. I should just be making reels of my own work, but I'll get back to it. Don't worry. They are effective. So anyway, yesterday I went over to the Hudson River Gallery in Coralville, Iowa, which is just 5, 6, 7 minutes away from where I live. I live in the county, and I'd got an email saying it was time to pick. It was okay to pick the painting up anytime because the latest Hugh Lifson show was winding down, and so stopped into the gallery there, and got the painting, and then there were still some available, which shocked me because Hugh is kind of an institution around here. He was a painting professor, art professor at Cornell College in Mount Vernon, Iowa for decades, and he's retired now. And I think he's about 84. I'll show a picture of him in just a little bit here, but there were still some available, and I kind of wanted to buy the rest of them. I really did, and maybe later this year I'll buy another one. Probably later this year I'll buy another one. They are quite affordable, and just unique and distinct, and the thing I like about it. So I took a little selfie in front of a couple of them there, and you can kind of get a feel for what they're like. But I'll show you home in winter, and so there's that. That's the photo there, and I went. There it is. There's Hugh. There's Hugh with my painting. My painting, his painting, the painting he made that I ended up buying, Helm in Winter. I'll show that off here in a second here. Just so pleasant to see him again. I first encountered him in 2004 when I was in a show in Cedar Rapids at Water Tower Place. Before that, converted over from kind of a warehouse to expensive lofts. And he had just nice words to say about my paintings. And then I encountered him again several years later. There was like an art tour in Mount Vernon, Iowa, and he was on the art tour. He's still living in his house, and he still had his studio in his basement. And it was just magical to go down there and see all these different paintings of his that were down there, and they were in progress. And he has such a distinct and unique style. And I run into them every now and then, just when my travels around Eastern Iowa, particularly the Iowa City area. There's a bunch of them in like the hospitals and stuff like that. You're walking down a hall, all of a sudden I'm like, that's a Hugh Lifson. I know that. I don't know any of the other artists, but that's a Hugh Lifson. That is definitely. And of course, you go up to it and you're like, yeah, it's a Hugh Lifson. There's just nothing else like it. And anyway, I got notified, I'm on some mailing lists and stuff like that, and they were going to have a show, and you could just go down there. And I went down there, and I needed one for like right up here. There's like a little space. And I was just like, I didn't need a big painting just yet. I mean, I got enough of my own and everything like that, but I've always wanted a Hugh Lifson. And anyway, this is the one I wanted, and it was like the perfect size. You see how it's just sort of sitting there in the corner. That's exactly the space I got, like right here. So I got mine here, and I'll have that one there, and that's how it works, right? So let's get to the unboxing, right? All the excitement here and everything like that. We'll just go over to first, right? But first, let me just swing over here real quick to the Hudson River Gallery and Frame Company. They do conservation framing. And so yeah, you got all this here, and you got the shows. You just click on show the Hugh Lifson, Chelm, and I can't even pronounce that. Tis fat, tis something, right? And you can view the show online. I think this has most of it. There were some pieces. I don't think everything was in there, at least online. There were like sort of these drawings, and then there were the paintings, and then there were some additional paintings here. So it was a little. It was a little, it was the way it was, right? But yeah, you could see some of the work there. It's real. It's so much better just to see it in person, right? Because it's so colorful and wrapped in plastic and looking like snow and rain, and that's pretty brilliant here. So we'll go back to this here. So let's get to the let's go full screen here. Do you like my Lossel t-shirt? This is from a while ago. Look at that. Like that? You like my Lossel t-shirt? I'm getting into wearing the t-shirts again, right? Because I fit into them again. I fit into the Ramones t-shirt too. And I've got my Wire Pink Flag t-shirt. That's coming up. I'll be wearing that soon. Time to buy some more, right? So let's get into it right here. So I've got, who's kind enough to wrap it up in the craft paper. And I showed it off to my wife and my kids. And so here it is. What? Hold on. Correct side here. And yeah, we're going to have a little reflection here. But trust me on this one. This one looks just amazing. Chelm in Winter. Chelm in Winter by Hugh Lifson. Lifson. Mixed media. It's we're gonna, what do we got here? I'll hide the price and everything like that, but you see how this is here. It's got the plastic. It's got two little sets of sort of, there's like the stretched canvas here, and then there's like these outer sections, and I'm not quite sure how all of that is sort of done. And then they have like this outer wood, and then the slats on the side, which is like very old school art professor, because this is like Hugh cut the wood. Let's see if we can get up there. And it's this is not perfect, right? I'm not a framer, right? But it's not meant to be. It's like that. It's sort of, when you get it ready for the show, you at least finish it off to a particular degree. It's not completely perfectly finished like a framer would, but it is finished off for the show. And of course, when you have a painting at a gallery that also has a framing thing, yeah, if you want to get it reframed, there you are, right there. Get it reframed. That's good. I'm going to keep it like this because I like this. I like the style. I like that Hugh cut the wood and made this like this, Yeah, we're getting a little bit of reflection on there, as you would with the plastic on there. And that, I guess I could touch it, but I'm not going to touch it, right? And that great? Let's go hang that right up there on the wall for just in a few minutes here. I just Hugh Lifson, Lifson. Look him up. There's everything should have been sold out. Like when I walked in, there shouldn't have been anything available, but things are the way that they are. But he's just absolutely. I'm going to buy more. And I talked to the gallery owner, and I was like, I may want to get something later this year. I said, do I just call you? And yeah, just call me, and we'll I'll work with Hugh and everything. Like, yeah, that's exactly how you should do it, right? Because that's the way galleries operate. And absolutely thrilled to get this. I kind of wish these are pretty affordable. These are pretty affordable. It's not it's not like a lot of shows and galleries that where you see things. This is actually quite affordable, and I kind of want to fill part of my house up with these while they're still being made. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's it. That is it. Helm in winter. Gonna get that back up on the wall where it belongs. And gotta get back to the day job here. 10 minutes. Hope you enjoyed that there. The painting that I bought. So it's not about me today. It's kind of about me today because I bought a painting. But what can I say? I'm doing the right thing and collecting other artists' work, and that's something I'm going to be doing in the future as well. And I have bought pieces in the past and stuff like that, but I think if you're an artist and you have at least some money, you should be buying the work of other artists. So you should be a collector as well, if you can afford to do that. If you can't, just make your own stuff. It's that's very DIY. That's very punk or whatever. So, but if there's something out there that you like, that you want to have part of your house, your life, be able to tell stories about, all that sort of stuff. You can't get any better than buying like an original artwork direct from the artist or direct from the gallery. So just, if you can do that, try to do that, because anyway, that's it for today. Again, got to get back to the day job. We'll talk to you later.